Hello, Aquarius. Well, welcome to 2023. Let's take a look. What does this year hold for you? If you're watching this video, perhaps this reading is for you. So Aquarius, what does 2023 have in store for you? So the first thing that we do have here is lots of movement. Now this is a travel card. It just generally tells you traveling overseas, but you may be finding you're outside your usual domains or areas in which you usually focus your energy. So your everyday routines are going to change, but this comes through a chain of events. So you may be seeing this as all of a sudden everything clears, you've got your way to go, and when you do that, you actually feel like finally you can get things settled the way that you want. March through to October is a very, very busy time for you, and this is big on your commitments, the decisions that you're going to be making. You're waiting for things to become more certain, and with this you start to see you're gaining the results that you've really set out to achieve. Around the home and family, or where you are within yourself right now, this is all about watching things unfold, and it's going to happen a little bit more surprising than what you're expecting. Dealing with younger people or younger people around you, or younger children, I was about to say, it's almost like as if everything's in its infancy, even with planning. So this is a chance in which to be able to not get lost in everything, but instead find a way in which to stay motivated and getting things started. Perhaps you've got all these plans happening and you've got all these decisions to make. It's all just sitting waiting to go, but it might feel a little bit difficult because you can't finalize anything straight away. But as you move through to March, through to the time of October, you start seeing a lot of those routines and frustrations ending in some good results or some very positive outcomes. Around your career goals and aspirations, this is professional advice. It's also telling you that you have the skills and attributes that are much needed. So this year you're going to be reassessing where it is that you can benefit the most from your skills and your talents. How can you move things along? Because maybe you've been in two minds about what you felt you should be doing or what you could be doing. Now, Aquarius, you have a chance, and this is about sowing the seeds for the future. This is about education and training. It's about finding out how you can take the best of everything that you've had. There's a project or something that you've been working on. You're about to see some very good results coming through this, because intuitively you've been drawn to really reflect on that which you feel is possible to achieve at this time. So that's very good recognition coming through there. On a financial level, well, because we had travel sitting up in the very beginning, you've really got opportunity around money to come through your travels as well. So this shows here bringing in a new direction or a fresh approach on your financial incomes or earnings. You're making some very strong logical decisions around this. You're following your heart on matters that you believe are possible, and in doing so, this favors you completely. This is a very strong positive, because you went through about in the last 2, maybe even 5 years where things were a little bit stretched or stressed. Now you're able to enjoy some of the benefits that you've been putting all that hard work and energy into. Health and well-being. Now guys, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not diagnosing, but this is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles represents things that happen out of your control. So you can't control the environments that you may be in or what you may come into contact with. So this is where it says here, relinquish that control. It's about being able to build upon something new, and in doing so you may be able to find yourself in a more stable time in your health. I would look at this fourth house. The fourth house is around the home. It also governs the mother. So this could mean that you're looking at areas connected to the breast, in and around the tummy, or the digestive areas, pancreas or tummy. And this could be areas in which you may need to look at ways to better nurture yourself through nutrition, or the right environments in which to surround yourself. In connection with relationships, great year for partnerships. So you're going to be finding yourself looking at where you feel you need to be. Maybe there's a multitude of choices here if you're single and looking, but you're looking maybe for something that's a little bit more stable, and somebody or that can kind of bring that stability into your life. So you're building upon this opportunity, and this starts off as early as the time of January, by the way, and you'll find yourself looking at how you can balance this out, because you've got a very proactive year ahead of you. You may be finding with your relationship areas, it's about patience and all the rest of it, but it just happens. So I feel like you don't have to do too much to bring it all about. And in connection with those that are in very strong and stable or committed relationships, children, plans and goals are on the horizon, or family matters. You see this as a time of looking at how you can separate everything to be able to accommodate to all the plans and the goals that you want. And this can also mean that, maybe, you're going to become empty nesters at the moment, okay? And because of this could be a big time in which you need to come down to making some decisions about where to go and what to do next. So it's about trusting that process, especially as you move through the times of February right through to in and around about the time in the month of September. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like my channel or my page.